Either way, you didn't beat us. And the time before that, you didn't beat us. So, man ain't worried about you, man.
Oh, okay.
I'll be real.
All right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Last season, the last season where you nearly won the league, you didn't beat us.
Okay.
Not once.
Arsenal didn't beat Fulham. Are Fulham better than Arsenal?
That's not the point. I'm saying I don't care about you, man. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about you, man.
Fun and games until a ball got to get kicked.
Listen, you see that Klopp aura and that aura started to fade. You know the ones, and now it's not even Klopp no more. It's not even Klopp no more, bro. You see the aura thing that you had, thing that you had. I can't wait because, brother, I swear to you, bro, you man need to win, bro. Because, blood, if we beat Liverpool, brother, I'll be real, change your number.
We are back. We are back for another episode of Big Six Bants. And of course, we are back with a Friday show. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to man them. You know what I'm saying? We got some news. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, loose reports of new news to Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got Arsenal looking to keep Gabriel Jesus as well. So rumors, obviously, everyone kind of thinking Jesus will be shipped on the second he gets fit. But there are rumors that he could stay. Of course, Kai Havertz still not back to full fitness yet, of course, as well. And Gyökeres, slight fitness issues there as well. And of course, we've got Harvey Elliott, who is obviously struggling for game time at Aston Villa, but neither team look to activate. Or is there any news of any sort of activation clause to return him back to Liverpool? So there's that as well. And obviously some Semenyo news, of course, linked with Arsenal, linked with Liverpool, and now linked with City as well. Very interesting one there in terms of his price tag. But make sure you guys are smashing the like button. Make sure you guys are, of course, subscribing to the channel. And yeah, man, we are back. We are back. Obviously, I've been away, but now I have returned. So, you know what I'm saying? We will be starting our team of the season from Sunday, and obviously Sunday and Tuesday and probably Wednesday. And then obviously we'll have our NLD build up from Thursday to Friday next week as we have some big fixtures, really, really big clashes coming up. But yeah, man. And then we saying,
we're live.
Bless, man.
We're really live.
Heard the good news, you know, if you want to start on it. Jesus potentially keeping him, bro. I've been seeing the comps, mate, and it's just reminding me of the early days, Jesus, man. The early days, you know. It's just if you can, it's just a big if. But if you can, you know, have him fit and playing, bro, he's a top player. So I think it's good news, bro. It brings us something different. He's a different type of striker to Gyökeres, which I think is important. You do need a different profile. I think that's what Liverpool are struggling with, having the same profile. So I do like that he's obviously different. You know the quality he can bring. And yeah, it's just about now he can be managed. You know, he's not to be relied on.
Yeah, with everyone fit, what is his minutes saying? Like, what's the pecking order?
His minutes, the only thing is his contract issue. That is about how much he's getting paid. So I don't think he should get a new contract or anything like that. But I think, bro, the minutes he will know what minutes he's gonna get. He knows he's gonna be third, mainly because of fitness. Yeah, 100%, mainly because of fitness.
So what? Gyökeres,
Havertz, then him.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's mad. It is mad. Like, if I'm him, I'm cutting. Me personally, I'm cutting. But it's like, maybe obviously he's got a different mindset. Maybe of like, for me, in my opinion as well. I don't know if you agree, Casey, but him and Zinchenko were the two people that made us good again, in my opinion. Like, them two people are the ones that made us go from like here to like all the way up there. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they were the early signings.
No Saka ESR.
No, it was definitely Saka and ESR. They made us like look decent, but Jesus and Zinny brought like a different level of quality. To the team, like different level.
We
It
didn't
was so
have
plain
that
to see.
from
So it's
those
like,
positions anyway.
yeah, from both positions. So it's like maybe he wants to make himself like win that Prem and then cut, because I think he deserves a Prem, or at least
He's got
deserves.
enough for them to be. I mean, he's got enough for them.
I got
No,
enough.
I'm saying with Arsenal, obviously he
He's
deserves
got
a
enough for
Prem.
those Prams. Yeah.
Because he was the
and maybe
start.
he wants
I
a Champions
understand.
League, who knows?
He was there he was the start of the project, if you want to call it that, in terms
Yeah.
of where it really kick-started. And then no, but listen, Jesus, he's just one of those players. Like I'll be honest, if he went, I wouldn't be like angry up in arms. And if he stayed, I'm not like, oh my gosh, why is he staying? It's just one of those things where it's nice to see him back.
Yeah.
It's nice to see him back, and like I'm not reliant on him. That's what's key. Back when we first had him, we was like, without Jesus, we're looking, we're tight up top, we ain't got much. Now he's third option, so he can be third option, come in, cup games, maybe the odd appearance off the bench every now and then, and that's it for this season anyway. And when it comes to the summer, we can deal with that when it comes to the summer.
You know
I
why
think
that's
he'll
mad
definitely get
though?
sold
Because
in the summer still.
yeah, this is all mad because this is a quality player that we're talking about. Yeah, for you man to keep him as a third choice option,
That's
where
just recovered from an
That's
ACL.
it's his choice though. He's decided not to cut. So it's like,
wait, is he
you can't
confirmed
do nothing.
signing this contract? Then I'm confused.
He's not signing no
But he's
contract.
got years
He's just
left.
staying.
He's got years left.
He's
on
got
his
years
contract.
left. He's
Oh,
baked. This is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I wouldn't give him a contract or nothing. It's not
Yeah.
that, but he can stay there because I'll be honest. We could need him, bro. There's no guarantee Havertz is gonna come back and be fully fit and not pick up no niggles or anything towards the end of the season. So both of them are going to be needed.
I
Gyökeres
just
has
find
already
it
had an
mad.
injury.
I get Havertz is Havertz, innit? And he's like on, what is he on, like 300 bags a week? And I get like, he can play.
Both of them are on a lot of
Would
bread.
you still say he can get into your midfield sometimes, Havertz, or not?
Havertz,
I
no,
I
not
think
now.
so.
I
I
think
personally
Eze's kind of put that to bed in
Is it?
terms of
Yeah,
Havertz dropping into the midfield. I think
I hear
the
that.
goat. Yeah,
I don't. I
think
can't.
that's
I
kind of.
disagree. I disagree.
I
I
think you
feel like
lose a lot.
I think Havertz is gonna get some minutes in the midfield still, in my
I
opinion.
don't know because
That's
there
so
was
subjective. I
Ranieri.
can't
So
lie.
people aren't deep in here. Gyökeres, but Mikel keeps banging on about the fact that Gyökeres and Havertz can both play together, and it's like if you are gonna have that, Havertz is going to be the one to be dropping into midfield. There's nowhere else to put them together. So be Havertz midfield.
Yeah, but
Gyökeres
I
up
think that
top.
might be in game, K. Maybe like I don't think he'll start like that. I don't
Yeah,
know if
no,
he'll
he might
start
not.
like that.
Listen, we don't know what goes through Mikel said in there. I think he's got big plans for Havertz and Gyökeres. I think they both complement each other well. I think it can work, but it's like with Jesus, it's a thing of he knows the deal. He knows that he's third choice.
And the thing is, he's just come back from injury. Like, what do you think this is? Like, what you're gonna go after just recovering from an ACL and then previously having an ACL? Like, bro, like you can't go and start. Where's he gonna go start?
You know, he's definitely not
Let's be
starting. He's
real.
most
Where's he gonna
definitely
go
not
get
starting.
90 minutes? 90 minutes.
Definitely
He's
not
not. His
starting.
body's not even ready for that.
He'll only
He
start
lives
if
just needs to.
Havertz gets injured. That's it.
Bro, all he needs to do now is focus on staying fit until the end of the season and having some good performances. Then, when it comes to moving or not moving, who knows? Who knows? Havertz might go. Like we don't know when it
Maybe
comes to the
a
summer.
bit of a hard mission to shift him on.
Oh,
300 bags a
could
week.
be a
We
hard
don't
mission,
need to shift him on though, because he's part of
but
the team.
this is just these are options that these players might want to go to. So you never know, bro. You never know, and it makes it a lot easier if you have a prem winners medal. You understand? Because Havertz ain't old. He's not old. Like he could
But it's the
definitely go
wages.
to
It's the
another club.
wages.
Yeah,
I think.
but then
Yeah,
he'll
but
probably
you're moving like
understand
we
that
need
he
to
ain't
shift
playing that.
Havertz on though. Why do we
No,
need to
no, no.
sell
But
him?
I think for me, yeah, like in terms of the profiles, I think have let's say for me the most sensible option is to keep Gyökeres and Jesus because they're different profiles, and then if you want to, you can slap like a Marino in there who can play up top.
No.
I think
For me,
Havertz is your most.
what's the word?
I think Havertz is
Indispensable.
That's the word, Casey. Indispensable of the three options because of like that. But
I don't hear that, man. For me, like I'm keeping even over Gyökeres. People know my stance on Gyökeres. Like I'm not saying I don't rate Gyökeres. I do rate him. But for me, I even still feel like Havertz is our best man.
That might be a stinker.
It's that
you were screaming, "Oh, wait till I get a striker."
He's had his wheat a bit. He's had his wheat a bit.
Bro, I've been saying that. Man, they don't understand Havertz in the 9. They look at Havertz in the 9.
Kids, you know why I'm not having this year? Because this time last year, you was telling me, or maybe fast forward a couple of months. This time last year, you was telling me, once I get my striker, the league's wrapped up. Now you've got a striker that's right up.
No, CE. I'll see why you're wrong just straight away. Right there, you're wrong. I said if I get my 9, it's wraps. I didn't say when I get Gyökeres, it's wraps. So when I'm saying when I get my 9, I'm thinking I'm getting someone better than Gyökeres. You know what I'm saying? And I still do want that in terms of elevation.
Okay,
this doesn't make sense.
You can't wire it like it isn't moving bias, right? Like
why don't it make sense? Yeah,
it's not wiring in his head.
It makes sense. No, listen, he's entitled to his opinion in regards to he wants someone better than big up Flawless. He wants someone better than Gyökeres because obviously Gyökeres on the eye isn't pretty. He's not. Like
it's not on the eye. He's just not.
You
know what it is, Casey. Just to cut you quickly, yeah. The reason why I'm not having this is because that was the excuse as to why you're not winning the Prem, because you didn't have the 9.
Not from me though. Not from me.
Okay, well the general sentiment for your family.
Can we just distinguish a difference between not looking good on the eye and actually just not being good overall? In terms of
that's cheeky. That's cheeky. It's cheeky to say Gyökeres is not good overall.
Because there's bare scatty players that are still.
I've not said that. By the way,
that's what Montel's saying. So I just want to debunk.
You said Gyökeres isn't good on the eye. He's not a mad.
I never said he's bad overall.
But he's not bad.
He's bad overall.
He's not a bad player. He's a good player, bro.
His all round game, like him as a footballer, he's not all that. He's a gunman, innit? And that's his job. So it doesn't matter. But like, let's not act like because when you say someone's not good on the eye, you just have to say that whether like as in it's like a Suarez not good on the eye, because Suarez ain't good on the eye. He's very
messy, but like a Diego Costa, Montel.
That's a bad example.
No, don't eat.
No, it's not a bad. It's not a bad example.
I hear that.
Hear me out. Yeah.
Diego
Costa in the box.
It sounds bad, but I hear it.
Listen. Montel, Diego Costa in the box. Yeah, in the box.
We're not talking about him in the box.
That's where he is, fam. That's Diego Costa.
We're talking about no. On the eye, we're saying Diego Costa is a better footballer than Gyökeres.
But Diego Costa was never good on the eye, though.
That's my point.
But Diego Costa wasn't like. You wouldn't look at him and go,
a great footballer.
You don't look at him and go, you don't look at him and go,
Much. I'll tell you why you're saying that, because he was part of a title-winning team and was
no. I'm not saying he was a title.
If Gyökeres was banging the goals, you wouldn't be saying he's not. You wouldn't say he's a bad player.
I can take Diego Costa out of Chelsea and I can take Gyökeres out of Arsenal and look at them as players and go, one is quite superior to the other.
I'm not denying that. I'm not based on that's not my.
We're going off point. Let's go back to the.
That's going off topic. That's not my argument. Yeah, that's not my argument. I'm just talking about in terms of the way they look when they're playing the game. Diego Costa doesn't look pretty necessarily, but he's very effective in terms of the Cruyff turns and all of these little tricks and flicks that he does. It's effective, bro.
I wouldn't say that.
Diego Costa don't do no tricks and flicks.
He does the Cruyff turn, uses his body well.
But he's the aggressive shit. Striker.
He's not. All right. My point is that Gyökeres, in terms of his what he does in the box. It don't look pretty, but it's effective. I'm telling you, bro. That's my point.
And you know what?
It's not pretty, but it's effective.
Casey, let me finish my point. Yeah, let me finish my point. Going back to what E was saying there with the whole Havertz and Gyökeres thing. I'm not saying Gyökeres is bad or that I don't rate him. I'm happy that he's my 9. I'm still happy with that. But for me, I just feel like the discredit Havertz gets within the fan base and elsewhere. It's not warranted, bro. Like, people look at Havertz and go like, he don't bang enough goals, he's shit. That's why people call Havertz.
No. Do you know what? He actually gets goals. His numbers are good at Arsenal. They're good.
Not really. Not in terms.
No, they are non-pen goals. They're good.
He's
good.
on good. He averages a goal every other game or something like that.
That's it. That's better than most Prem strikers.
No, that's deadly for a number 9. Because again, in my opinion, win the league.
Let's not rewrite history.
For a Premier League title winning side, I need my striker to bang goals.
No, but listen, Kay. All right, it's like got 20, last season.
Exactly.
And that's basically one in every other game. Yeah. That's basically,
and that's pens as well. That's pens,
and that's on pens. Havertz got
got 23. Yeah, he got 23.
He got like 16. One season got what, like 15?
He got like 15, 16.
He got 13 goals.
But no, Casey, Casey and kids, this is why I'm finding it mad, because man are telling me, oh, we need Havertz, this, that. Brother, last season you had Havertz. He was up top.
Oh, is that where this stems from?
I'm not saying I need Havertz.
Yeah.
I'm just trying
last season you had Havertz up top. Yeah. He done what he done. He missed. I wouldn't even want to say big chances. He missed like shocking chances at times. Yeah, where he should have been in the box. And Mano's excuse was, bring me my striker. I'll win the league. That's all I'm missing. Now they've got the striker, bro. Like I see Havertz as indispensable. I'll be honest, because you've got your striker that does this. What does Havertz offer now?
All right, so what if Gyökeres is injured currently now? So what happens if Gyökeres is to get injured again? Then what?
Brother, you've got Jesus. You've got Jesus and Marino. Brother, you man have 4 strike options, bro.
No, but Kate, that's the point.
And potentially Trossard, if you throw in Trossard.
Now we're doing way too much, fam. We're doing way too much.
Jesus is not reliable. That's number 1. Number 2, please, for the love of God, Marino number 9. Let's stop that gimmick, bro. It's done.
I don't think it's a gimmick, though.
When he was doing his little celebration, running around the corner flag, man, they were like, "Yes."
No, but it's not a gimmick.
I don't think it's a gimmick.
It's not. No, it's a gimmick.
How about this? Marino is your best finisher. How about that?
Yeah, that's up for grabs. That's a debate to be had.
I don't think Marino is a gimmick. I think he'd give you the same amount of goals. Havertz gives you plus more.
No, but flawless. You know what it is? When you're trying to win the league and Champions League, that's what I'm referring to. In some games, of course,
it's more of an option than a priority to put him there.
Exactly.
Yeah, he can't start and play 90s.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm talking about. What do you do if Gyökeres gets injured? You don't do nothing.
So kids, you're justifying having potentially 5 striking options at your club. 5.
Where's the 5?
Have 3.
Where's the 5?
My manager is elite and has managed to can get an extra one.
That doesn't make it.
We're not gonna act like if Marino was at Spurs, he would be a striker. We're not gonna do.
Last season against Real Madrid and couple games in the Prem. I say couple, more than a couple. We saw Marino deployed as a striker.
Yeah, but that's
one second, Casey. One second. We're now in October, November, and I'm still seeing Marino deployed as a striker. I don't want to hear about your manager being a great man. Bro, Marino is a striker option, bro.
And Gyökeres is injured.
You're chatting, bro. You're chatting. We've got no
option, bro.
You're saying it like everyone's fit, and he's still the.
I thought I heard something. I don't know whether to.
Wait, are we still pretending Mikel's not elite or World Cup?
Let's leave.
Are we still doing this?
Are we saying this? When did this start?
Elite with no trophies.
I need to call me.
I've heard people.
There's no way we're still on this.
I've heard people say Glasner's elite. I've heard
one shit.
I've heard all of these men are elite, bro.
Glasner's not elite. I like
Glasner. So you have to win an FA Cup to be called elite.
No, Glasner's not elite.
Glasner's not elite.
Call Glasner elite though.
Yeah, they run too.
I'd give him more.
Wait, wait. Who?
Bro, I've heard.
What?
Who's man them?
Who?
Word to you. Twitter.
TikTok.
I believe in.
Man, acting like they haven't seen it. Like people say it.
I've never seen
Glasner.
You've never seen anyone say it, no?
Not about Glasner. No.
Flawless, have you ever heard anyone call Glasner elite?
No, not. But I do believe on Twitter that it gets said though. I could believe.
Bro, you got man telling me Graham's You got man telling me Graham Potter's elite. Like, just there's someone out there with some sort of opinion, bro. Let's brush it.
Wait,
let's stop being
on.
silly.
That's and again we're going off.
So 1 second. You all believe flawless.
Didn't you say Gary O'Neill was elite at one point?
I won't pay you
I
to
see
eat
that
man in
potential
flawless.
to me.
These shameless. I'm gonna ask you. Flawless.
Wait. Kids, didn't you say? Oh my God! Yeah, as I said, didn't you say Gary O'Neill was elite?
Listen, that was back in the day when he was showing.
Oh, that was back in the day.
He was showing
correct.
a few
I've heard these wild takes, but what I'm not gonna have, I'm just gonna ask you, flawless, personally.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
You don't think Arteta's elite?
No, Arteta's not elite.
Why not though? Why not?
Because if to be elite, what has he done that's elite?
So
that's
what
I'm
saying.
So he's done. So for me, he's done a lot of stuff. He's done a lot of stuff
At an elite level. Go on, tell me. Go on.
Of course, all right.
Getting
Arsenal playing. He broke the record for the most goals Arsenal scored in the season. Yeah,
cool.
That's and Montel, don't be sitting there kissing your teeth, bro.
Cool.
Most points accumulated, most wins, basically most everything. Least defeats, all these things. No, not the invincible season, but the least defeats, all these things. Yeah, Arteta's breaking these records. Yeah. On top of that, he's got us competing season in, season out for the league and the Champions League. Yes, we haven't got to the final in the Champions League or whatever, but we're there in the latter knockout stages.
So you could be elite for competing.
That's it. That's it.
I don't want to hear the rest.
One second. On top of that, yeah, everyone here.
This guy's a great salesman.
Bar Montel, but I reckon Montel too. What reckon Montel too would take my manager over their current,
and that is 100%.
But I don't think. But I think there's a list of managers months would take over what Slot is doing right now that are not necessarily elite.
No. Forget what Slot's doing.
Because Slot is performing terribly.
How many managers in world football would you have over Arteta right now?
All the elite ones.
So who are these elite ones?
Your Pep Guardiolas. Your Pep Guardiolas. Your Luis Enrique's. Who else we talking about? That's on it. Still running with Ancelotti. There's not that many
Ancelotti. I'd say Tuchel. I'd even say Tuchel.
Did you just say Ancelotti?
Yeah, Ancelotti. I'm still taking Ancelotti.
We're not still doing this.
Why would wait? Why would I go with
Hansi Flick?
We might as well throw Jose in there.
Hansi Flick. I'm not throwing Jose in there. I'm just a fan of Ancelotti. I'm still running with Ancelotti because I know if I give him enough talent, he's gonna get over the line. Something Arteta's failed to do. If you lot had him, you would have won something by now. 100%. You lot would have a Premier Champions if Ancelotti was in charge. Facts. Give him a team that's good enough to be on top of the league for 93% of it. He's not losing that. So that's a whole different conversation.
And there you go. Just to confirm, Casey.
That's what
So did we have a team like that before? Be honest.
There's a lot of names. Efron, Antonio Conte.
I wouldn't take Conte, but that's
what are we doing?
Come on, man.
Why do I always get involved in this?
Klopp's not a manager no more, so put that in the bag. Alonso.
He went invincible. Alonso went invincible.
I'll back Alonso. We'll see what's
Alonso went invincible.
Since
you want to talk about records,
we're saying names of these managers that
I'll be with Casey. I want to chat to you.
I'm saying wash managers' names.
I want to chat to you man, I'm on a serious thing. Like, and I think it's you man do scare the life out of me sometimes because I'm not even diminishing where he's taking you from where you were, from what Arteta's done. But how dare you sit there and use the word elite without actually failing to do anything of note that would make someone elite? Like this is like man them have been
cheeky.
Man them have been corned. A lot of men have been corned for just challenging. Bigger and better managers have been corned.
But Montel, there's managers that have won shit that I wouldn't call elite. So winning something doesn't define you as being elite.
That's good. What managers have won that you would have won Prems? Ancelotti's not an elite manager.
He's dead. He is a dead coach.
No. Are you saying he's dead now? Or are you saying overall?
Are you talking about right now?
Or overall?
I'm talking about for a good 4 or 5 years. He's not had any tactics.
4 or 5 years.
He's been dead.
What's he won in the last?
Here's a can't lie. Being a good manager is not just tactics, bro.
But this is my point. Yeah, let me reference what I was saying before.
Hey, do you want to retract that?
You know what I hate? You know what our biggest pet peeve with football is, yeah, is when people they try and make you be elite or tell you to be elite by winning a trophy or some sort of accolade, or say go do it in Champions League. How many times are you going to do this? Cole Palmer, before this season, people were calling Cole Palmer elite, world class, everything about doing shit, about doing nothing.
Man's won 6 trophies in the last 5 years.
Why can't people call Mikel elite for winning nothing?
Yo, they don't want to hear that one. They don't want to hear that one. But one second, Kiz and Casey, you know what you lot just done? Yeah? You sat here and we asked you to tell us what was elite, and you literally mentioned records and challenging, competing.
All right, Ethan.
You get how shameless that's out, how mad that's out.
Wait, Casey, I got him. Ethan, was Cole Palmer elite or world class last year?
This is a whole different subject.
No, don't do that. But just say, did you think? And you know what? The chat knows anyway. And once knows, we've all had discussions. Yeah, Ethan was calling Cole Palmer elite and world class last year without doing nothing.
If you're gonna accuse you something, let me justify my.
There's what's there to justify? It's how you said he didn't.
He was performing at elite level in terms of his GA and his output. That season, yeah. And second of all, he did it on an elite stage. Do you know how many clutch moments he had for?
No, he didn't.
Do you know how many clutch moments he had for England? Like he literally came on, bagged a goal one game. I think he set up another one as well. Got them to where was it? The quarters.
So I don't understand.
Semis.
I don't understand.
So let's talk about
Man said was Poch elite. You lot are killing.
This is what I don't get. I don't get where it changes.
That's the same thing as Mikel.
Because he has no elite accolades.
No, but this is what's funny. I just said, bro, there's managers that have what. I cool. I don't think Slot's elite. Yeah, for regardless of him coming in, obviously winning the Prem and the record that he has right now, because obviously things aren't well. It's a bit easier to say. But I before that Slot wasn't elite. Even though he won the Prem.
Yeah, I agree.
But he's won a Prem. So this is my point. You can be elite. That you don't have to win something, and that automatically makes you elite.
No, it don't make
you Casey, also on the flip side.
So if Arteta won the Prem, let's say Arteta won the Prem today, would your opinion change, and would you now call
him because I think it's more because I look at what he's done.
So it's more than just it's
multiple trophies. That's what it is.
So you have to win multiple trophies to be
multiple,
elite.
yes.
So I've seen managers go to dusty. I've seen dusty managers go to these top clubs, win a couple trophies, get booted out a season later. Bro, look at flipping Poch when I won a dusty trophy with PSG.
Poch isn't elite, and we know that.
Poch
is not elite. That's not a dispute.
But these other dusty managers,
Poch is not elite.
Poch
is not elite. Every manager I call elite has won multiple trophies.
Go there and just do nothing.
And they're not elite.
It's like everybody. What's that one saying? What's that one saying?
All right, cool. Do you know why this is completely different? Yeah, because I've seen
manager and players.
Manager and player, there's a different criteria. Yeah, and do you know what? Do you know what's so tapped? So let me ask you a question. Yeah, is Iraola's job at Bournemouth elite?
What do you mean?
Like, is he doing an elite job? Is he performing elite?
No, he's doing well.
He's not. Of course not.
Right, he's doing well, right? But why would you not call it elite?
Why? Because he's not doing it consistently.
He's
doing it for like 2 years. He's had all his players take his backline. He's had his backline scrapped from him. Yeah, and he's still performing at a high level and getting the best out of his squad.
What's the high level?
What's the high level, bro?
They're performing. They've had a great start to the season. They performed. They were probably the most
even in my lifetime
overperforming teams last season as well.
In my lifetime,
I've seen Leicester qualify for Champions League.
So telling me that aside, is performing well.
All these managers. Iraola, Glasner, Mikel, they're all like doing great stuff, but they're not. They're just you know what I mean? They're all in their little lane.
I think relating managers to players, as you said, it's a different criteria. What I'd say is that I'm with Flawless on this one. Like, to go from good to elite, or to go from anything to elite. The word elite is like doing something multiple times and being established in what you do. It's very, very close to like world-class footballer. You know, you have elite and world-class. They're not too far apart from each other. So even if you win, so as I said, Slot has won a Premier League, but no one has kind of regarded him as elite. Not no one, but he's not regarded as an elite manager, which I actually agree with. So if Slot was to win another Prem, or let's just say we won the Champions League this season, I think people would be like, he's probably in with a shout of being an elite manager because he just won the Prem and the Champs back to back. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's something that you kind of have to put yourself in that conversation. Winning the Premier League after being in charge on your 6th season with Arsenal does not make you elite. Winning multiple trophies and being established as the world's best while getting over the line makes you elite. So if Poch won and won that championship with Tottenham against Liverpool, he still wouldn't be elite. Because he hasn't shown that he can replicate anything again or do any at least win multiple trophies. Hold on.
I never said that.
Hold on. And it doesn't even have to be champs prem. Like obviously throw a couple cups in there as well. Like it doesn't have to just be the champs in the Prem. You could have like multiple FA Cups, couple of Prems, or one Prem, multiple cups. It's an abundance of stuff. So
then that swings back to these, man. What qualifies Mikel to be elite based on what just said?
Can we just call him an elite?
No, because the bar is different. The bar is different for him, Ethan. The bar is different.
They're letting you get away with this.
I just want to understand, fam.
All right, let me explain to you, man. Yeah, I need to understand what doesn't make him an elite coach. Because I'm telling you.
Don't ask a question for a question, kids. Tell me why he's elite.
I want to hear this. I got you, kids.
Cool. Hear this. I don't think man them actually fathom, and understand how hard it is to be competing. And when I mean compete, I don't mean like 8 points.
Oh my God.
No, wait, hold on.
It's difficult, hence why I put him into the good, very good category.
Yeah, I don't think man understand, 3 years on the bounce, competing for the Prem and Champions League.
Brother, an elite manager would have seen some trophies. They would have seen.
Wait, when I mean competing, I don't mean, like I said, I don't mean 8 points up. I mean fully there. Where on any other day he would have won 3 years in a row.
You didn't understand. And we give him credit for that.
That's not just the
very good.
Okay.
That's not just that's why you put him in good to very good, but elite. You have to get over the line.
Notice how I'm referencing coach and not manager. Do you see
that's
that?
a whole different. But you know what? If
that's
you
what I'm saying. Coach,
that's like when someone says which player is better, and then they say which one's more talented. All right, cool. Who's the better player? Like that's the main crux. That should be the main crux of the conversation if you're discussing play. So with managers, with Arteta, he's not elite because he doesn't have it. Get over the line repeatedly. If he wins a Prem this season and then wins a Champs next season and then it's a FA Cup and then another Prem, we go. All right.
It's just about how you want to say it. Because for me,
I can't put him with Enrique and Flick. That's disrespectful.
And that's fine because that's your way of viewing elite.
My way, I don't give him my
way. Is like you man have a wishy-washy version of saying elite. Then.
It's not a wishy-washy.
I don't even.
It is. You've lowered the bar of elite.
Here's what it is. Again, it's about how you view it. Me personally, I'm on the Kane thing where it's like, I don't care if you won nothing throughout your whole career. If you are an elite player, I will call you an elite player. Hence why I've called Harry Kane the best man in the world for the past how many years? He's on fuck all. He's on nothing.
But do you know what is the difference? Is you know what we're talking.
Other man would say, "Oh no, Kane's not elite because he's not won nothing."
I know, and that's it's an argument or whatever. But the reality is, you lot were talking like Mikel's bona fide elite. Do you get what I'm saying? Harry Kane was bona fide elite. Only guys that were hated.
Why was he bona fide?
Brother, you're trying to tell me everyone watched the Premier League week in, week out.
I'm with you. You watch the Premier League week in, week out. I've seen Arteta dismantle the best.
Casey.
No.
But Ethan, it's facts though.
Do you know what? Do you know why it's different for players and managers, bro?
Casey, I've seen Glasner do that.
Bro, and this is why people was having these stupid conversations.
Have you seen Glasner outclassed? What's you lot? Ancelotti. Have you seen Glasner do that?
They haven't played.
Whoa! Don't do the Ancelotti in quotation.
No, that's you, man.
You know what?
I'm not into Ancelotti.
Bring up Mash's comment, please.
I even know how old I've probably been watching Ancelotti manage as long as you've been alive. We're not disputed like just going bypass.
Harry Kane did his job. There's nothing he could have done to drag Spurs to the league. Arteta has full control, and like you lot said, he brought you lot to the he brought you lot to the end of the season, and it was fine margins. Yeah, like Flawless said, elite manager would have done whatever it took, or maybe not allowed previous things in the season to happen to make sure end of the season you man got over the line.
So you get what I'm saying? I saw Jamie Vardy bad lesson to the league, by the way.
Yeah, so 1 second, Ethan. Yeah,
it wasn't Jamie Vardy.
That's a big point.
It was Mahrez, Kante.
Oh, now it's all of them. Now it's all of them.
But it was so shameless.
So it was Kane. So Kane. It was just Kane and no one else. And at Tottenham.
What the hell?
No, disrespect that side.
So this is why I agree. I disagree.
The golfing quality is mad.
I'll say this from right now. Kane was elite. But we're not going to sit here and rewrite history and say he done everything he could to win Tottenham a trophy and they couldn't. Kane bottled multiple.
Hold on.
Why is he there? Why was he elite?
You're going to make me draw for Spurs lineups over the years,
you can draw for the lineups. Name me Kane's most important goal.
Against Arsenal, probably. So wait. I don't get what's your point?
How many semi-finals and finals did he play? How many knockout games did he play?
Bro, not many.
Because for me, it feels like Son has more important goals than Kane.
So,
as I said,
wait. Do you know what? Do you know why this is completely different? The Kane and Mikel thing is so different because Kane was.
But you drew that comparison.
So let me land.
I didn't.
Let me land. I'll say this as well. Yeah, because for me, I love Harry Kane as a player and as a striker, but there was definitely more he could have done. I'm not gonna have that he done everything in his power.
You should have done. He should have done more. And
it's
not so much semi-finals and finals.
There's a thin line between the two.
However, players, as in the player criteria, is different to the manager criteria.
That's what I was going to say.
But you can draw up comparisons, bro. Okay, so Kane, for player, he won obviously all the personal accolades and was performing at a high level in terms of on the pitch, looking good, doing everything he can, dragging his team through. For the manager, Montel, that would be, out tacticking other managers that you're up against, setting up your team correctly when you haven't got certain players, finding solutions. These are all things, bro, that you look at to show that you're above other managers, bro. Do you understand? These are all criteria
what
you look at.
Saying is Arteta is the Harry Kane of managers before he left Spurs.
Bro,
I'm seeing that.
You man are shameless. You know why it's different? The reason why it's different is because
Harry Kane, who you man clowned for years. That Harry Kane.
But flawless.
The reason why it's different is because Kane's excuse is his environment. Mikel's excuse is not his environment, bro.
Montel, I didn't have a team fit
to win. I
didn't have a team fit to win the league and the Champions League. Bro.
I'm sorry, Casey,
what
are we doing? Just quickly, I beg you for the life of me, read your start. You see the title, that Leicester one that season. Read your starting lineup and tell me one bad player in that team.
No. We're not gonna do that.
No. Don't say no.
We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
What I'm saying.
Do you know why we're not going to do that? Yeah. Kids, you know why we're not going to do that? Because you're referencing one season. Word to you, man. You man come second 3 times.
Okay, cool.
3 times. And you trying to tell me you didn't win that once.
If Kane is so world class, like how you say he was, why did it that season? Yeah, when he was competing for the Premier League with Leicester, why did he not get you over the line? Why not?
Kids, it's 3v1, bro.
Wasn't it 3v1?
Kane was in that scenario once. Mikel was being in this scenario 3 times.
So that just makes it
player, but didn't do it. Should Kane have got them over? He was the best. Yeah, Kane should have got them over the line. 100%.
Right.
Kane put up some numbers.
What we're not going to do,
Kane put up some numbers. He done his part.
Especially the first season.
At the time, though, Casey and Kiers weren't calling Kane world class, and I'll say that for free.
They were saying Uber and that. Uber was better.
Until I know.
How dare you man call Kane? How dare you man call Kane?
I called him world class
now, and then go back.
I called him elite before he won his. Montel, what are you doing? I called him elite before he won his trophy, bro.
I get.
I called him
When
a lead
I've
way
been
before that.
screaming for the
Way
past how
before
many
that.
years he's
I've
world
been
class.
Ethan couldn't even vouch. I've been screaming it for years. I said, you know
Literally,
what?
like, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not
Master
even
of the
doing that.
Game thing is all long, bro. I've seen him
Yeah.
do it back to back to
But
back, like
going back to
big games,
Mikel,
this, that. I've seen him
Casey,
do it.
But even
Casey,
so,
going
bro,
back to
a
Mikel,
player and
why
a
does
manager's
Mikel get
criteria
to?
is so different, bro.
I think we're even
By the way,
being
Kane
generous,
is the
bro.
one anomaly. Kane's like
Really?
literally one of the only anomalies of a player
Yeah,
who can be
Montel and
elite
Arteta
or
seems
world
to be
class.
the one anomaly too.
How is he an anomaly?
Because I just explained to you, Montel.
Right.
Do you know how many
terms of-
managers
in
compete for
terms of-
titles and aren't
bro,
elite?
look, Montel. The
Who?
first
Bro,
season,
you're right,
I think
Casey.
for the past
I think we
years.
can all agree. I think we can all agree that in the first season we was not expected to be challenging for the title. We was
Correct.
doing well,
You did,
and
but
you
you
got
did.
the
So the
team
standards
playing, and we
changed.
was
You did,
challenging.
so the standards
Cool.
changed.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
but why
the
did we
team,
is the
Montel,
question.
the team was not fit and ready to go and do that, bro. It would have been a shock if we done it, bro. We would have been that.
Guess,
It would have been a
yeah,
shock,
guess
bro.
what? If
The
he was
team
elite,
weren't
he would have
ready,
done it
bro.
that season. If he
Yeah,
was
Huh?
elite, he would have done
That's
it.
the bottom line. They had the
What,
quality.
if he was
so
elite.
you would have done it with Rob Holding.
If he
at the
was
back.
elite or the
You would
players,
have done it with
Yeah.
him.
because I
Yeah,
think
100%.
Rob
If he's
Holding.
elite, yes, do it.
I
Yes.
think he got a lot out of those
100%.
players, bro.
And
These
you know what? To
are
make
that was meant to be
just
number
to
one.
make matters
You
worse,
see,
yeah.
I think
The
people
one
Man
need
managed
season,
you in a league with Anderson
the,
and Tom Cleverley. Do it.
brother, the one
Look,
season that
Who?
Manchester City, who have won the last 6 of the last 7 Prems, don't win it. You man still couldn't win it. So an elite manager would see, oh, rah, City have fell off. They're not doing their
five out of the
thing.
last 7, 85.
Was it 5? Yeah, sorry, 5 of the
So
last 7.
Liverpool
Yeah.
was some duds then.
Your biggest Liverpool had some duds, but that was your chance. That was your chance, bro.
Yeah,
That
but
was-
that was your chance too.
That was
Tottenham's
your-
chance.
that was
That's
everyone's
chance. Literally.
But
what
it
I'll say
seems
is
that you
know
was
what it is?
nowhere near
To me-
nothing
you know what it is?
again.
To me, this
Hey,
feels
brother.
like the world class conversation being thrown to players that like, you know how people just love to hand out that world class tag in modern day football. This is kind of
like
the,
Saka. You don't want to call Saka world class because he
why the
hasn't
fuck
won a
is Saka world
trophy.
class? Like
Oh,
again,
here we go. Here we go.
You're right.
it's the
You're
same
right.
shit.
You're right.
Same
It's
shit,
one of
bro.
those conversations.
It's the
You're
same
right.
shit to me. Like
Here we
it's
go,
it's generally the same shit. You're
So
allowed to be
boring.
very, very
So
good,
boring.
or because again, like fair enough, everyone's world
So
class.
we don't have any world class players.
Say that again.
So Arsenal don't have any world class players.
Yeah.
No, I don't think
you can't.
me personally, I don't think Saka is world class.
No.
Doesn't mean I don't
Do
think
we
you
have any
world-class
world
players.
class
You don't
players?
think
Because
Saka's
none of
at
our
his
players
winning?
have won any trophies
Yeah.
of
No one's
significance.
won nothing.
So
I don't
forget
think
the
he
winning.
didn't do world class.
They ain't won shit.
Wait. When did I just say? When did I just say
No,
that
I'm
Saka
asking
needs
you.
to win a trophy to be world class?
No. So
I
what
just
are
don't
we
think Saka's
doing
world class.
here? What are we
I didn't
doing
say.
here?
Why
I
not?
said, for
Why
example,
not?
when you said like Saka, and I said no, I don't think Saka's world class. I didn't say anything why. I didn't give you my reason why. I said I don't think Saka's world class. But as I said, I didn't even finish my point. My point is that with Arsenal and Mikel Arteta, you man are disrespecting other managers. You're disrespecting the word elite by just dashing your manager in there for reasons that again other managers are not laughed at, but there's no value or there's very little value compared to the word elite when it comes to competing and breaking a team's record that hasn't won, breaking records for a team that hasn't won nothing in 20 years in terms of the big two.
Let me just end this here, yeah? Let me end this here. Can you name me any manager that is not elite that is better than Mikel?
That's not elite. What do you mean?
That is not an elite manager. Can you
It's
name
better
me
than
one that is better than Mikel?
Yeah, Diego Simeone.
So Diego Simeone is
But
not
the one that
elite,
we just
but he's
bopped 4-0
better,
the other day.
but he's
So
better
one game,
than
all right.
Mikel.
So your manager just got bopped by the Sunderland manager. He's better than Arteta. Then
Who got bopped? Who got bopped?
Tactically did him.
We
You know what I'm
Who got
saying?
bopped?
You tactically. Nah, the reason why you got bopped is because you're clearing him, so he shouldn't even be
How about
competitive.
this?
That's a bopping.
That's the first time I've conceded 2 goals all season.
Yeah, that's cool, but you shouldn't be conceding
All
2 goals to
season.
them.
What do you mean?
You can't
They're
even
newly
tell
promoted.
me.
Bro,
You
They're
can't even
newly
tell me their
You
promoted.
can
lineup.
say that,
Talking
but
about.
you can say that about anyone,
Yeah.
bro. You can say,
Yeah,
you can
I'm
say
pointing
that.
out your brother's point. I'm
Okay,
pointing out
okay.
your brother's point. That's silly
One
to say
second.
because
Bro.
you
That
take
don't
it game.
make
That's
no
your
sense.
brother's
So
point. That's why he's
a
laughing. He set
manager,
you up. Don't let him set you up, man. Look at him
no,
smiling.
but that's
Don't let him
Bro,
do that
no,
to you, man.
I'm with him. I'm with him.
Look at him,
I'm
man.
with him. But I'm not trying to hear the
But yeah,
Simeone
the point is I'm making is yes.
yeah, that's crazy.
By the way,
Simeone-
Casey, we're not even saying that Arteta is a dead coach or he's a dead manager.
No, I know
He's
you're not,
actually-
Yeah,
Montel.
no,
I
of
know you're
course
not.
not. Of course
I just
not.
wanted
Okay,
to know
is he
because
okay to answer
the
your
fact
question?
that
Is he
man
one of
can't
the?
even name me one.
No, is he one?
Simeone
I
is
did just
not
name you
one.
one. He's one
Yeah,
of
no,
the best
TK,
of
of
the
course,
rest.
name
Yes.
one. I don't agree, but
Okay, he's one of the best of the rest. To your point, yes, he's one of the best of the rest. Yes. When it comes to B plus
if he's
players,
not
yes,
elite,
he's up
then
there, man.
he is the best of the rest. Like,
You know what?
I don't know someone that's.
You know what? He's the strongest Luigi. You're right. He's the strongest Luigi.
I hear you, man. I agree with you, man. That's you, man's way of looking at it.
Yeah,
I'm not hearing it because he doesn't look at it that way. That's why I'm not hearing it from him.
What do you mean?
That's why you're smiling because you look at it in a different. You look at it the same way as me. So when you're saying Mikel's not elite because he's not won anything, that is dead. I'm not hearing it from you.
You know what it is?
Another one is also someone like
I'm just the anti-Arsenal. So when I'm anti-Arsenal. So when I hear you, man, giving justification as to why he is elite, I ask you, why is he? And when you can't tell me, you talk about credentials and records, and that's told.
I asked you to do the same thing as Cole Palmer. And you would give me some nonsense about what he done for England.
Can I ask you, man, a question?
That never happened.
Is there a manager that you haven't?
I'm not
Wait. Is there a manager who's in the elite category who's not won anything for you, man? That you, man, class as elite right now?
Other than Mikel,
other than Mikel Arteta, is there another manager you put in that category who's not won?
Probably not.
You man just lowering the bar. You man lowering the bar.
Because Mikel's won an FA Cup, so.
No,
yeah, I don't know. I'm talking
Prems and Champions.
Prem or Champions League.
We talking about the serious stuff. Don't tell me a manager's won the Swedish league or something. We talking
no one. That's why I say he's the Harry Kane because they're both in that.
That's right.
Can I ask you? Let me ask everyone a question.
A player is different from managers, but again, so you man, only Arteta is the only manager you man put in the elite category that hasn't won a major trophy.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you get how mad that sounds? Now, just for question for the whole panel, yeah. If Mikel obviously he's still young, this is the start of his career. Everything we've seen is everything he's done, yeah. Let's say he'd had like a track record of maybe like a Simeone or something, and he was glorified, and he was with you man for 6 years, and all he'd won was the FA Cup. Do you feel like we'd be able to call him elite then?
Who?
If he had Simeone's CV, well, maybe not
Simeone's CV.
Let's say a Tuchel, someone like Tuchel.
He could do what Simeone's done. That's why Simeone's belt.
Cool. So let's say he had a better CV. That's the bottom line.
With Real Madrid and Barcelona in the league.
Yeah. Listen.
You're going mad.
So if he had that CV prior to joining Arsenal and he just won the FA Cup and 6 years down the line and he'd finished second 3 seasons in a row, as things stand, yeah, would you man call him elite? Would it be like a bona fide elite thing?
No, well, if you swap the names, if you swap Simeone,
that's what I'm saying. I can't.
Yeah,
because I'm literally looking at Mikel and what he does and his principles and his tactics.
Yeah,
and calling that elite alone.
And kids, you know what? You're right. Kids, you're right. That's why I agree with you. You have to say he's an elite coach because he's performing at a high level. Yeah. He's doing everything you man need. He even his dealings in the market, they're all sensible. Yeah, he does everything right.
Can I tell you why you're moving mad? Because I've literally that's been my point all along.
But no. But then I don't hear Casey coming to me and saying, "Yeah, look at the records, look at the competing." That is all dead.
That's Simeone.
Dead.
But Simeone, but you were talking about competing with our.
No, Casey, he can't be elite. Then he can't.
Ethan, I also said that in terms of he's out tacticking every manager, like not every single manager, don't get me wrong, but he's the best of the best, bro. He is machine for machine.
Casey in every sport, whether it's American football, all these other mad things, yeah. In all sports, bro, the most glorified people at the very top, they win shit.
They're not winners. Ethan, I'm not saying.
And 1 second, Casey.
I'm not even saying.
Casey, you can't finish second 2 seasons in a row.
He's invited.
You can't finish, Casey. You can't finish seconds 3 seasons in a row. Yeah, and not win something and try to tell me, oh yeah, he sets up my team well. He does all these mad records, bro. That's all dead.
Yeah, no.
If he does this,
ultimately, he will have to add trophies to it. He will have
that's
to.
It.
Because
and then once he does that,
unless he goes and continues to like, I don't know, he does what Liverpool done in terms of like get 97 points, don't win the league, and he done that like 3 seasons in a row maybe or something. Like
you want a Champions League in there.
Yeah, like.
There was a Champions League.
What Arteta's done that Simeone.
Klopp was getting the same scrutiny when we weren't winning the league.
I know.
He was.
Klopp already
until you won the Champions.
Yeah, bro. How about this? We there was a point where, because remember, Klopp had lost, I think it was 5 finals in a row.
5 finals.
Yes, he won the 2 Bundesligas with Dortmund, but he'd lost bare finals, including the Champions League final to
You know what?
Bayern.
You know what? On a little drought yourself.
Yes, because remember, he came to Liverpool and we lost 2 finals in our first season. Don't remember, we lost to Man City, and we lost to Sevilla in the Carabao Cup
and Europa League.
Yeah, Carabao Cup and Sevilla. That's 2 cup finals lost. Then we lost to Real Madrid. We lost to Real Madrid in 2018 when Bale scored the mad goal. That's 3 finals plus the 2 at Dortmund. So he was 5 finals in a row. Then he competes for the league and he loses the league by 1 point. By 1 point now. Yeah. And now we're 3-0 down, going back at home to Anfield against Barcelona. He was looking like a nearly man. He was just I can't tell you the things that were being said about Klopp.
Oh, the agendas were mad.
And they're being said about Arteta, and
and before we went and got over the line, the same things were being said, but we weren't here saying, boom, our manager's elite. He's elite. And if anything,
you thought you were bigging him out.
Hold on. But if anything, if there were people on Twitter saying the manager's elite, Jurgen Klopp went and won 2 Bundesligas against Bayern Munich, bro. Bayern Munich.
Stop all the gas.
By the way, back to back. That is bonkers.
Wait, Mon, speaking about Bayern Munich, do you think
so? If Arteta,
I was going to ask that, Key. Do they think
that's one? You see, after this question, I'm done.
I don't know. I don't think companies.
That's cool, flawless. Mons, what you say?
Company's not elite. No, company's not elite. But
why not? Why not?
What do you mean? Why not?
I'm asking you.
What do you mean? Why not?
I'm asking you why not.
The same reason Slott's not elite. It's the same reason.
You know what you're doing, man.
I just want to know the reason why he's not.
It's the same reason. It's the same reason Slott's not elite. Same shit, bro. Same shit.
But company won. Company won a Bundesliga and he won the.
He also lost the Bundesliga to Xabi Alonso.
And he won the championship.
Was he in charge at that point?
Was it him?
You weren't there.
Martin, you sure?
Are you sure?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
I'm genuinely asking. I'm not sure.
One of them. So even if he's won it in his first year, for me, it doesn't make him elite. For the same reason, Slott's come into the Premier League first season, won it, and he's not elite. Do you get it? I don't think that's elite.
Do you think companies elite?
Sorry, my bad. That was the wrong reason. But what I'm saying is that
the smiling thing.
The smart says it all.
I love that one.
I'm saying, kids, if Arteta had come from another league and won 2 leagues, again, like 2 Bundesligas, against like one of the big boys. I don't know. Let's say Arteta was managing Lille and won 2 League Ones. Brother, if he's coming second in the Prem, brother, he's got the trophies there to say boom. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He can take out a giant.
Back to it. What has Arteta done that's more than Diego Simeone? That's what I want to know.
I want
to know because they're saying he's not a better manager, so I don't know why. I'm asking why. Like, what's Arteta got over Simeone? Go on.
I look at it when it comes to these type of comparisons. Again, I look at it as like what you can do, like in game management and about winning games. That's me first and foremost. Yeah. So with Simeone, again, big up what he's done. He's done a mad thing with Atletico. Big up, and he has done more than Mikel. Goes without saying. But if we talk about tactics, coaching, in-game management, I think Mikel's clear of him. And he proved it. He proved it in the Champions League. Like, that's the first time he bucked each other, by the way.
Why? Because he beat him in one game.
No, but you're going to see if he was to
for example, let's say you draw them in the Champions League
we'll go do it again.
No. Well, I'm not asking. And Simeone wins and Atletico win. Does that mean that Simeone's better?
Nah, it doesn't.
Why? You just said because your only reason was because he
No, because I watched the game. I didn't just watch the
game. Let's say he tactically outdoes him.
If you watch the game, you'd see tactically.
Didn't Tuchel tactically outdo Arteta in the Champions League?
In the Champions League?
You
could argue that he did, but then again, You could also
So
argue
you put
that
Arteta over Tuchel or Tuchel after over Arteta?
No, because you could also argue Mikel never had the personnel to actually match Bayern's team.
Simi,
brother.
have the personnel to match you.
Brother.
Yeah, but Athletic.
Buddy, you know they had Eric Dyer at the back. They had Eric Dyer at the back.
Eric Dyer was
Not
playing.
for the second leg. Not for the second leg.
Atletico can't match you. You're a better team than
we're a better team. We're a better team, but they've got gunmen up front, like how I've got gunmen up front. They've got Alvarez.
You got gunmen up top when you play Bayern Munich.
They've arguably got a better striker.
You had world-class Saka, remember? Was he not there?
No, but we've got a worse striker than Atletico. So we're not going to do that. We're not doing that.
Well, who's got the better 11?
Oh, yeah, we've got the better.
This is sick.
You got the better squad.
This is sick.
And you got the better, and you have the better bench. You can't have it one
Julian Alvarez is better.
Okay, so hold on.
No, but bro, you acting like you're not. You man don't gas up your team every week and say you got.
No, listen, I rate your comments. Don't get twisted. Just Alvarez is better.
Yeah, but what about
Is it 4-0? Is it a 4-0?
No, it's not 4-0.
There we go.
Man, can we come to an agreement and say you man have a different view of the word elite?
That's literally been my point all along.
No, I'm saying due to you man not winning anything. I think that
it's not.
I feel like you man devalue. I feel like you're trying to throw.
Yeah, you're trying to make it that.
No, it's a dig. No, it's not underhanded. It's a dig. No, it is a dig. No, it is a dig.
Yeah, that's
it's not underhanded.
It's
a dig. Like it's definitely a dig.
Cool. Months. Cool. If that was the case, why have I been calling Harry Kane the best 9 in the world for the past 5-6 years? Why?
For the same reason you call out.
I'll be honest, kids.
Right.
I haven't heard you say
that's what I'm saying. So I've got the same energy no matter if it's an op, my team. That's always been my energy, bro. I look at you and what you can do, not about what you've won. You know what I'm saying?
As I said, and kids, that's my point. You support Arsenal, so you look at things without the value of winning. You take the value of winning out of things. You lower the value. You lower the value of.
Man said you lower the value.
But how can you? If you want to go there, I've got more points than you. So you don't want to go there with me when it comes to
kids. I know. Listen, I'm not even gonna go into the age thing, but I know you ain't seen none of that, bro. You ain't seen that.
But I have.
You haven't seen it. You ain't seen that.
I've seen.
You ain't seen those prems. You've seen 4 FA Cups.
Yes, I have.
4 FA Cups. So your value of winning, as anything when you can comprehend football, can't comprehend football, bro. I promise you, your value of winning is not. You ain't seen it.
Your only rebuttal is winning. That's the only rebuttal.
No, it's
but then I name managers that have won, and then you tell me other things.
Yeah, Casey. I'm not saying that other things don't matter, but we are not talking about being a very good coach or a good coach or even a great coach. We are talking about being an elite coach. So anyone who is elite is going to look at this guy and be like, what the fuck has he done to be called elite?
No, they won't.
When I'm winning trophies,
they will. Okay, they'll say what the fuck's he done. They'll be like, let me buck him. And then they'll get slapped up. And then they're like,
imagine I'm winning trophies year in, year out.
Free you, man. Do you know what's crazy? Flawless a month.
Imagine I'm winning trophies year in, year out. I'm winning trophies with my team. And it takes me X amount of time to be called elite after winning X amount of trophies with what I've built for my team. And I've got this scrub over here who's done fuck all trophies wise, and he's been put in the same category as me. I'm going to lose my mind.
That's how I feel about the Ancelotti.
I'm going to lose my mind.
Crazy,
Flawless a month. You know, in about 2 years,
if these men go and win a Premier Champs, they're going to look back at this and think, what were we doing? They're so deprived. They're deprived.
What are we doing
now? This is it.
What are we doing here?
I would be. Why would I need to be doing that for? Because I know we're going to win something this year. So I can even.
I've not been there.
I want you man to win something.
No, you don't. Stop lying. You don't.
What are you not winning this year? Nah, because I've not been there. So what are you saying? What's the
It's the Premier the champs, Flawless.
One of them.
United, bros. It's one of them two. But the thing is,
I was just making sure. I didn't know if you're going to say both of them.
No, but the thing is, Flawless, I don't feel like I thought from the football lovers that you lot would see that Arteta's elite before he won that. But I guess I guess he just has
I need
to
elite
tick the
accolades.
box
I'm not,
for
no,
Casey, you
Brandon
think he's
to
elite
really.
because you're
okay,
biased. You're
Casey,
biased
look,
to
notice
Arsenal.
I haven't
You know what
changed
it is,
my bar in
Montel?
regards to the
Man,
entry
Casey, you're just,
part.
man,
Casey,
you lot will
if
come
you
out the
just told me
closet,
I'm
pause,
biased to
innit?
Arsenal
You lot
because
will
he's my
come out the
manager.
closet and admit it once he's won the Prem. It's fair enough. I'll wait.
No,
I'm
no,
a
Casey,
patient guy.
Casey,
I've
I'll take
waited
it
long
through.
enough.
Casey, if you sat there and said to me, you know what, bro, I'll be real. Arteta still needs to prove that he's elite, but he's my manager, and I believe that he's elite. Do you
No,
get it?
because
He still needs
you're
to
then
prove it.
turning my
I
point
believe
into
about
the.
and
No,
I'll sit
Montel,
there and
you're
go, you
turning
know
my
what,
point.
bro, I'll sit there and go, fair enough. I'll sit there and go,
Montel,
fair enough.
if okay, put this aside, Montel. If Flawless had flipping Arteta as a coach right now, and he was doing the stuff at United that he's doing at Arsenal right now, in terms of building the squad, getting them playing their way they're playing, tactically sound, like everything, I would start calling. I'll be looking at him and saying he's an elite coach, bro. These men are competing year in, year out for the best. They are playing the best side. They are beating the best side. They're in the latter stages of these competitions. Yes, he hasn't won it, but I've seen enough to see that, brother. He doesn't need to necessarily. Obviously, he needs to in the future,
I
and
can't
probably
lie.
in the near future
Do you
win
know how I know?
something
Do you know
to
how I know you're a
confirm it.
so-called liar?
But
Do you know how? Do you know
bro,
how I know you're
it's
up to
facts,
shit right
bro.
now? Because when we were looking at Poch's Tottenham and they got to the Champions League final, and for a
That's
couple of
one
years
season.
they were
One
no,
season,
it wasn't
bro.
one. Poch was very good for about 2
You
or
know,
3
by the way,
seasons.
Casey, we were keeping.
consistency with Poch?
He
Where was the
Casey, we were
consistency?
breaking defensive records as well, bro.
Casey, do
Trust
you know
me.
what you were saying?
How many?
Casey,
Okay,
Casey,
over
I am
3
your,
years
you are
span.
basic, bro. Come
What
on,
over
bro.
a
I
3 year
know how
span?
you
What
man
did
do
Poch do?
Tottenham.
Stop trying to
Over a
compare this
3
team
year
to
span,
Poch's
Montel.
Tottenham, bro.
Montel, show me a
Begging.
3 year stint. Show me a 3 year stint in his managerial career where Poch has been elite. A 3 year stint.
He hasn't been, which is why I said
So
Arteta's
this
not
is
elite.
my point. Stop. You're telling me
Yeah,
My
about
but
man
Montel,
point.
that's done
comparing the
well for
two,
one
don't
season.
compare them both.
You ain't got to no
Then don't
Champions League
compare him,
final.
bro.
You ain't
You're
got to no
Montel, he done
Champions
well
League
for
final.
one season.
That's the same
One
season.
season.
That
Alright, what are
19
we talking
season is the
about?
same one.
Nah, he did win that. It was 2 because he did well for the one they lost to Leicester as well when he competed.
Oh yeah, cool. 2 seasons.
So he did the
There was
two-
another
one.
one.
That
There
wasn't
was
even
another
back to
season.
back.
I think there was another
There was
season.
3 good years for Poch, bro. If you had 3 good years of Spurs.
Yeah, but it wasn't even back to
Nah.
back.
But yeah, in regards
You
to
know,
what
do you know
we
it?
were
You know,
Nah.
one of them seasons we went unbeaten at home. Basically, I think we lost one game.
Nah.
That you didn't
And,
go
and
unbeaten. though.
also we kept a great defensive record. I can't remember where it was.
You
But
man,
we
you
were
man are
no
moving
one's
we were
crazy.
top.
That's
As
all
I said,
dead, bro. That's all dead.
Tottenham came second.
Similar to you, man.
They
Cup
came second, third,
competitions,
and got to the
nowhere near
Champions League.
nothing. Like,
Bro,
bro.
Tottenham
That's
came
3 good
second,
seasons,
third, and got to a Champions League final.
That's
Was
dead.
it all
What man said
consecutive? Was
third?
was it all consecutive?
Montel, what? When said
And again,
No,
third?
it was like 5-6 years span.
They got picked to third on the final day. So
Yes,
And
sorry,
context,
Kate.
Montel, we went through a whole year of not spending as well.
So my point is,
Moving through our
you man,
stadium.
I remember and I know your energy towards that Tottenham. So for you to trophy what Arteta's doing,
But
after
it's
the way
not the
you look
same
at Tottenham,
thing.
Why is it not the same thing?
It's not the same thing.
Why is it not the same thing?
Because for one, you just referenced that he finished third, which again, no one cares. Ethan just mentioned I almost went unbeaten at home.
Yeah,
again.
I think we did. I might be.
And guess what, kids, you almost won the Premier League. You almost won the Premier
that's
League.
great.
And that's
but
it.
that's great.
That's
I'm
it.
not here.
How about
I'm
this,
not
kids?
here
You didn't compete last year. You didn't compete last year. And don't tell me you did.
For
You didn't
obvious
compete last
reason.
year. You
Obvious
competed for
reason.
2
I
years.
was
You didn't
about
compete
to.
before that.
I was about to until injury time.
No. Again, he was about to. Just like how they just about come third.
All right, cool. No, but in reality, we
What
did
we doing
compete up until a point. We did.
No, you didn't compete for the league last year, Kay. You didn't.
Man. Don't
You
lie.
didn't.
Man.
No,
Don't
you
lie.
didn't.
Oh my
Our
God,
league
man
was
said
done
you
with 5
didn't.
games ago. You didn't
Up until
compete
a
for no
point,
league.
yeah.
You was
Up
about
I clocked it.
What are we doing here?
You know,
Wait,
you man are gonna spin that in history. I just clocked it. You're
It's
gonna
not. It's
spin
the
that.
facts. Up until the point when Mourinho started going up front, we competed from then and all the way before that. All the way before. So that's competing to me. End of the day.
Kids, can I ask you a question then? Yeah. With this current squad, yeah, what would another manager, let's say Company or Xabi Alonso, one of these like
nothing? They won't do
what would they
anything.
do? So they wouldn't finish second.
None of them are elite.
With this
None of
current
them are
squad
elite.
now,
None of them are
with this
elite.
current
Yeah.
squad now, we don't know because Mikel could go and win the Premier League.
Yeah.
So we
None
don't
of
know.
them are elite.
So what about last season? Last season, do you
What
think
I
Company or
can
Xabi Alonso?
listen, I promise to God, yeah, last season, and again, with taking into context all the injuries and everything, yeah? Right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
after all the injuries, I promise to God, there's not a single manager in this world that would have lifted me that Premier League. Not a single one.
Brother,
Gabriel
Saliba.
Raheem Sterling.
Right,
Bro, come on.
He's an elite coach.
Raheem Sterling.
You acting like you haven't got man there, fam.
No, it's not about a man there. It's about what happened. Saka got injured. Havertz got injured.
Brother, last season, that was a poor comparison. I was going to reference PSG. But
go year by Ethan. Go year by year. 15-16. 15-16. Hold on, let me quickly just double check.
15-16. That's the Tottenham year. Leicester.
No. This is the Leicester year. So 15-16 that's the season that Tottenham finished third. Yeah, Arsenal picked him last final day. Remember, to second place, right? Then obviously, So
that was finished a bit earlier with a Chelsea game, innit?
So then 16-17 when Chelsea won the league, Spurs came second that year. Yeah, Spurs came second that year. And then 18-19, Spurs got to the Champions League final. So that's three notable nearly seasons for Spurs. 3 notable nearly years for Spurs. Is that wrong? Is anyone arguing with that?
Bearing in mind, we were changing stadium. We were in Wembley. Yeah, we didn't spend the money for the whole year, January and thing.
Yeah, but yeah,
so he's very wrong, man. Arteta is not the Harry Kane. Arteta is the new age Mauricio Pochettino. I get it.
Okay, cool.
Let me just finish my point. So, do you man agree with the nearly years? That's 3 nearly years for Spurs. 3.
Wait. Just to confirm, I just want to confirm before I say something.
Right.
The year that they got to the final, where did they finish in the league?
It was crap. It was top 5. It was 5th.
I think they finished like 5th. I have to double check.
Therefore, it's not the same. I never.
No. We finished 4th. We finished 4th.
They're still dead.
I never finished 4th.
They got to the Champions League final, bro.
I don't care. Where did you finish?
Now you don't. All right, cool.
But you got to the semis. You got to the semis and it was a success.
Right, exactly.
Right, kids, keep that now because it's leading to my point. Keep that right there. Now, Arteta, your first season where you was ahead 93% of the season.
Yeah, that's all irrelevant.
Oh, it's irrelevant.
How long I was there?
It's irrelevant.
Where did I finish?
Hear that one, man.
Hey, kids, you see how your boys left you?
Casey can do it. I'm talking. I don't care what Casey.
Irrelevant now. You
get hot out
here. He said he don't care for you, man.
I'm saying, yeah. How long I was there for is irrelevant. Where I finished, that's what you need to be focusing on. Where did I finish that season?
So we champion in second.
Right.
So as I said,
we champion? I'm not asking questions. Are we champion?
Can I finish my point? I just wanted to finish my point.
No, go on.
So Spurs at 3 nearly seasons. If you want to take away one, let's take away the Champions League final. If you want to do that, let's take that away. So 2 seasons, right? Cool. When you lot competed for the league, 93%, we'll say that's a nearly season, right? Top for 93%, that's a nearly season, right? Cool. You came second, done well. The season after that, you got 89 points, I believe. 89 points, brilliant running season. City were just better than you. That's 2 nearly seasons, right?
Yeah.
Any finals within that time?
No finals.
Any finals within those 2 years?
Again, that's irrelevant. The finals is irrelevant.
I was double checking. Now, 3rd season, you man finished second again, which was last year. Did you compete for the league?
I did compete for the league. Up until a point. You can't say did you compete?
You literally just clowned E. You said 3rd don't count for them.
Okay, but I never finished third. As I said, when we talk about competing for the league, you can say I competed for the league up until a certain point. Just because I didn't do it in like March. Just because I slipped up at March, don't mean I didn't compete for the league. That's not how it works.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. So did Man United compete for the league against Man City 4 years ago when they were top in January?
Just saying, talk about January and stuff. We're talking about the latter stages. I was cool for the running. Was I not there? That's also you got answer.
No, you weren't there for the run.
Yes, I was. What are you talking about?
I remember a time where you man was saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna focus on champs."
No. They knew
that.
What the fans say is irrelevant. What was happening at the time? At the time, we were still competing for the league with Liverpool.
Ethan, there was like an 8-point gap with like 8 games.
That's irrelevant.
Yeah, it was dead.
That just means you were favourites. Cool, you were.
When was the Real Madrid game, kids? Because that's when confirmed. I remember
that was in April. There we go, E. That was in April. Exactly.
All right, cool. But okay, cool. That's a bad point then, because that's when you were confirmed at the time.
Thank you, and that's what I'm saying.
That's when I was hearing a man say, "Oh yeah, we got to put all our eggs into Champions League."
And like I said, that's April, which is the business end of the season, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my point is, but anyway, my point was just that you've had just as many nearly seasons as Pochettino. I'm not really going to go into the money spent and the circumstances because they were different for both teams. And Pochettino was seen, I think, as a very good coach, but not quite in that elite category, because once you've completed all of the things to do in football outside of winning, you then now have to win. So as I said, in terms of, have you built your team? Yes. Have you built a tactic that works for your team? Yes. Have you got your recruitment right? Maybe not every time, but enough times? Yes. Has Arteta established himself as one of the better managers in the league? Yes. So what is left on that criteria?
To win something.
To win. And that's
fine. I agree.
Yeah, so once you've ticked off all the boxes, and by the way, winning is the hardest bit. That's the hardest bit. That's the hardest bit, by the way. And it's not just about winning. It's winning and making sure the winning isn't just a fluke. Making sure it's just not just a fluke. Because Slot isn't seen as elite right now. Company's not seen as elite right now. Alonso's not seen as elite. And all three of them have won. What they need to do now is win more than once to show that it's not a fluke.
One of them two
now you're a winner. You're a winner. You haven't just won. You're a winner. You're an actual winner.
Yeah. That's fine.
Now,
but again,
that's
not going to change the fact of what's what now. Mikel Arteta winning the Premier League isn't going to enhance me calling him world class or elite any further than what it is now.
You don't add to his resume. You don't increase how you look at him.
No, of course, it's on a CV, so I can use it in arguments. But in terms of how I view him as a coach, it's not going to change one bit. I'll be honest.
It don't make you think higher of him if he brings you a
no.
Right, you know why that's incorrect?
All right, wait, hold up. Say he brings you 2 leagues.
No matter what, again, because what it is, we've got the
formula. If he brings you 2 leagues, does that enhance him in your mind as a manager?
It's cool. You know what it is? It's gonna end it cool. Like obviously, it adds more because you've won it. You see the trophy lifted. That's cool.
Because if he repeats and wins the Champions League, what do you think of him?
What do you mean? So they're saying Thomas Tuchel's a fluke. Thomas Tuchel doesn't have 1 trophy. He has more than 1 trophy, bro.
You get it.
What are we talking about?
I think they're just talking about champs.
Bro, as I said, these men can't take. As I said,
kids, you know why that doesn't carry any much weight? It's because I know you and your fan base have question marks over whether, and that's why there's a divide, whether he's the right man. Because once he wins a trophy, I think then you'll all be aligned in terms of this is the man for you. But as long as there's that question mark over whether he can, because remember, the hardest part is sometimes winning a trophy, innit? Someone like Ancelotti, that's all they do, win trophies. You know, they maybe don't have all the tactical side, etc., but the reality is they know how to win shit. I don't know if Mikel knows how to win shit. You don't know. You man don't know. That's why you need to question whether he's the right man for the job, bro. We're 6 years down the line. All I've got is the FA Cup, which wasn't even his squad, and bare second place finishes and bare records.
Why do people keep saying it wasn't his squad like that? Even it doesn't matter, bro. He won an FA Cup. It don't matter about who it was with.
You know what? For agenda purposes, I'm with it. Same with Slot at Liverpool. Yeah, I'm just joking. I'm joking, man.
No,
he deserves credit.
Credit for what he did. It's so simple, bro. The reality of it is, Mikel, in my eyes, is an elite coach. Whether you man disagree with that or that's not down to you, man. We've all got different ways of perceiving what elite means or what it. Do you know what I'm saying? We've all got different ways of viewing it and looking at it, and that's fine. That's
so kids.
You know what I'm saying?
So kids, end of the season, he doesn't win anything. You're sticking with him, yeah, because he's elite.
Yeah, no, it depends on how we go out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if it's copy and paste from the last 3 seasons, then
yeah, man. Copy and paste.
I'll be honest. If we go out of the champion, let's say for example we go out of the Champions League in like the quarters or something, and then we don't win the league and don't win FA Cup and Carabao Cup, I'll be questioning that because then I'll start. So
why would
no? But this is what I'm saying again, because then how I look at it is elite, or how I view Mikel will be irrelevant, because the facts are that means he would have been here 6 years and won nothing.
You get what I'm saying, Kate? Therefore, he can't.
That's not down to me.
But he can't be elite, kids. This is, I think, hour later, we're finally getting somewhere. He can't be elite because he hasn't won anything. Do you get what I'm saying?
You're talking about what he might not win in the future. We're talking about the now.
Brother, for me, 6 years. For me, 6 years
is enough, innit?
Like, I think 6 years is more than enough, especially in terms of the investment you might have got.
Oh,
you
yeah,
might have
we've seen this, man. We know how this
you
feels.
get what I'm saying? You might have got Declan Rice, 100 mil from West Ham, world class. Gabriel, what a player. Saka, what a player. Like, there's bare man. The 11 is cold. Arguably, you got the best 11 in the league. So you're trying to tell me, brother, that this brother can't win something and you're still going to call him elite. Do you get what I'm saying?
But notice how what you're saying is that now we never had that last year or the year before that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't use the now. And
wait, what do you mean? You don't have what? Sorry.
You talk about the best 11 in the league. You never had that last year or the year before that.
We didn't have the best 11 in the league when we won the league. City did.
Well, then again, so that's City's thing. We're talking about Arsenal. You can't tell me because
the criteria is different.
Sterling.
You need
Raheem Sterling.
Different away.
Raheem Sterling.
Man, I'm going.
You going live?
You, man. Hey, run up the likes and the subscribe button. What you say, fam?
Are you going live now?
Nah, not now. Live at 10:45 minutes. I'm live.
I'll still redirect you.
Is it the same? Or if you want, because I'm heading over TJ's channel, send it to TJ and he'll send it to me.
What's the name of the channel?
TJ Warren TV. I'll tell you.
TJ Warren.
Yeah, TJ Warren. Yeah. You know TJ.
Yeah, of course. I'll read that.
Send that to TJ and he'll send that over to me. Appreciate it. Hey, blessings. Hey, you lot in the chat. Run up the like, hit the subscribe button. Always one of my favorite places to be is him, and I tell you, like,
sickest Arsenal fan.
Yeah,
the sickest. All the sick ones are here, fam.
It's so elite, yo. The way you man set each other up is great. Blessings. Hey, run up the like, hit the subscribe button, people. Big up, yeah. Love to all you, man. Bless.
Right, kids, you ran out sick. I deeped it, man.
Now, you know what it is? And Mons, by the way, I don't appreciate the way you've governed this stream in the sense of like because you know what it is. He's trying to like do the schooling thing on what it takes to win. Brother, I have more points than you, so you can't tell me how to win a prem. It don't make sense. How can I've seen more prems than you. Bro. No, about what you've seen. It's not what's happened. I've seen more prems than you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've seen more majors than you. I've seen more majors than you. Yeah, cool. That's cool. You have. That's great.
But there you go. So I know what it is to win. Since we've both been alive, I won more trophies than you.
Not
right. So I do know how to win more than you.
Yeah, no, Premier League.
Yeah, no.
The Scottish Premier League.
I didn't just put Arteta in the category of winning only a Premier League to make him elite. I said different. I threw in some cups in there. I said if you can, the champs in there. I threw in different trophies. I didn't liken it to just the Premier League.
But so that's cool. That's fair enough. If it was Champions League and that, cool. But the way it was like looking, it was talk about Premier League, isn't it? I'll be real.
Remember, since we've established BSB,
no one can really talk to
since we've started BSB, Arsenal have 0 trophies, Tottenham have 1, Liverpool have like 5, and Corey has 2.
Shit.
We got no trophies.
You've got no trophies. We started BSB in 2021. Chelsea won the champs. Yeah, Chelsea won the champs. Liverpool won a Carabao Cup, an FA Cup, and another Carabao Cup, and a Premier League, and something 4.
Bet you're the BSB virgin.
Yeah, you remember BSB virgin? How about this? Corey's got an FA Cup. Corey's got an FA Cup. Corey's got a Carabao Cup. Ethan's got a Europa League. Fuck.
Bro, end of the day, listen. Like,
hey, come out with me. Come out with me one night, fam. We'll get you something, fam. We'll get you.
Yeah, bro. We'll show you how we live. You know, we can show you how
we live.
I'll show you how we live, bro. It's different out here.
I used to pray for times like this, man.
I'll show you how we live.
You could do all that. Lap it all up. It's all different. You might know that anyway. We'll get to May and we'll see things in the same minute. I'm baked. I'm a patient guy. I'm very patient.
You're too patient.
I'll ride the wave, and in May, different conversations in it. That's what I'm going to be saying. Different.
But we've been here before, innit, kids? We've been.
I know, but trust me. This time, trust me. I mean it. Trust me. I mean it. Okay. Trust me. You'll be seeing something. Don't worry.
Clip this. Yeah,
man. It's not a joke.
Man, forget about that, bro. I promise you, kids. I know how you're feeling right now, man. We had to go win that Premier League to prove people wrong. Shout out to Babylon's Westwood LA. He says, brother, in the last 6 years, only 3 people have won the Prem as a manager. And as a first-time coach, only 1 coach has more wins than Arteta in that period.
Oh, man.
Oh, now we're just doing that. Now we're just brushing that one off.
Wins hype, eh?
Bro, you can't ignore these things. You
know what? This does remind me of the Harry Kane thing. Like, Harry Kane, this goals, this.
What have you been screaming how many years?
Meaningless goals, Kane. Yeah, and kids, you're forgetting when I was saying Harry Kane was elite. A lot of the time was falling on deaf ears, bro.
And a lot of them, but even a lot of them were meaningless. Even a lot of them were meaningless goals because I guarantee you, Kane would probably trade 100 of his goals to have scored the winning goal in that Champions League final in 18-19.
Do you get it? That's the bottom line. That's the game.
He's got bare. So 100. In fact, it's just a Kane. 100 of your goals. Would you trade 100 goals to have scored the winner against Liverpool in 2019? He'd go, yes. That's what he'd say. He'd say yes. Yes. I guarantee.
Yeah, say no more. Say no more.
I guarantee you.
Take that racist Suarez out of here, man.
I don't side with Suarez. You know I don't side with Suarez. Just a talent thing.
Yeah.
You get it?
No, that's killing me.
You, man, listen, we're going to go over to TJ Warren, TJ Warren's channel. So you look over there. What's it called? It was a good debate, though. It's a good debate. When it's international break, we need debates, innit? I'll be real. We need debate.
Wait, someone said yes with an S.
I didn't say that. I didn't say yes. I said yes.
Say no more. Say no more, man. Say no more. I said yes.
My yes is insane.
Yes,
that is
that is insane, fam.
But listen, now Kane is bona fide because you got trophies in that now, innit? So no, you're there.
Yeah, no one can shout on his thing. Get like us, Kane.
No one can
kill catch up.
Mm-hmm. Like, you don't like the video. We're not even at 100 likes. That's dead, innit?
Nah, man. Come on, man.
It's very, very dead, innit? We're on like 80 something. That's just dead, innit? So you don't know. Smash the like button, 12 more likes, and we're gonna end it anyway. Guys, big up. Head over to TJ Warren saying BSB raid, all that stuff. We'll see you on Sunday for the frauds of the season. Love. Oh shit! By the way, OK jerseys, £15. Make sure you go and get that as well. BSB is your code. Make sure 8% off. Go and get your jerseys. International break now, innit? So get what you need to get. Love.